Alright, let's go. In Pueblo de Nada. But yeah, if we hit the 3 hour mark, then I'm gonna call it and catch up on highlighting. Because I didn't do much last week or this week. Alright, well, we got rain and what looks like one of those narrow, like, door windows? Better, that's a look at a chain link fence. Okay. It was a door. I was right. Hello. I'm not late, am I? That doesn't sound too much like Lula, does it? Is that our boy? Must be our guest. Oh, hi. You must be Oh, sorry. I'm Maya. Right, the traveling artist. Welcome. I'm Emily. I work here. Great. Rita says you're the producer? Oh, did she? Haha, I guess so. I do a little bit of everything. So, a teaser producer. Yeah, I know the feeling. You weren't around earlier at the lunch thing? No, I don't live in town. I just come into work on the station. Really, that's quite a hike, isn't it? I know some shortcuts. Well, okay. I should make sure she's comfortable. So, do you... Oh, no, I'm fine, thanks. I'll just find somewhere to perch until you folks are ready. I've got a lot to digest, mentally, I mean. Well, and it was a big lunch. I spent most of the afternoon examining the mounds. Oh, the burial grounds. Yeah, that's why I came down here, to see them up close and to make some sketches. They're amazing, right? They made me uncomfortable, to be honest. It seems kind of weird to build a town in a graveyard. God, every town has a graveyard, but usually the town comes first. Okay, I'll check if Rita's ready. You can just hang back here somewhere. We'll let you know when it's time to come on set. Great, thanks for having me. You too, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, why am I so awkward with visitors here? Just used to seeing the same 12 people day in and day out, I guess. Okay, that's not our boy, just similar beard. What is all this? All these, like, okay, so there's Ben and Bob, there's symbol, like, it's a bear and a turtle. Let's see what we got here. I hope the neighbors are okay. Miss you, Cross-Eye. I love this pan around. Alright, is the floor staying dry? My left boot has a hole. I'll check out the crow. Keep up the good work, Mo. I wonder if you go back in there in a minute. Alright. We found that radio in the woods a week or two ago. I cleaned the circuits with rubbing alcohol and left it in the sun. Oh, there's more symbols. UFO, antenna. Sorry, what else we got here? This is... I love how it draws it in slowly. Radio antenna, shooting star. There's a person up top, moon, and sun. The neighbors are okay. So the ceiling's holding up okay, just the usual leaks. I just made it before the sky broke open. If it gets any worse, we might be stuck in town tonight. There's here to help with the weather report. That should be cool. Oh, gets a lot more into it when he has some noise to vibe on. Oh, okay, I probably have to give them something to put on the projector. It's be on the other side of the room, and the couch was in this corner. This is cute, at least. You hear that where the ceiling is least leaky. It's further from the windows, too, so the sunlight doesn't bleach the labels. So much of archiving is just playing hide and seek with the weather. That is true. Anything more from Slow Mo Joe? Or, yeah, Slow Mo Crow. Oh, geez, left a patch wired up in the image processor. Nice. Maybe be time to play with it after the show. Alright. We'll do the show last. Some cross-eyed, nothing else going on here. Alright, I think it may be time to start the show. Okay, ready when you are. How does it look outside? Gross. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Saturn is in retrograde. This was the call-in show, I guess, we watched on the videos back on the boat. What does that even mean? Yep. Think it'll let up? I guess we'll see what Elmo says. My poor tomatoes. Okay, in 3, 2... Hi, it's Rita. This is your evening broadcast. 8192. Wow, it's really raining out there. Damn, I can hear it from here. We have a few leaks. Put some pots and bowls underneath them. Thanks, Ron, for letting us your extra pots and bowls. I hope you had a good day despite the weather. Although, it was really nice earlier, right? I had a good day today. I met a new friend. She's going to join us in about a minute or so. Maybe you saw her earlier around lunch, or if you didn't meet her, then you'll meet her in a minute. I guess this is a super small town. Or if you met her already, but you still want to hang out, I'm sure there's plenty that we could talk about. Wow, so this is 8192, is that right, Emily? What is she talking about? That's a lot of broadcasts. I came in around the fives, so I've only been around for half of them. And back then, in the fives, oh, five number. I thought at the first second I went for like 500s, like, oh, 5,000s. Oh, yeah, that's right. She did the swap show. Okay. And back then in the fives, let's see, I did Night Noise, and we had the swap show, and the bird show. And we were just coming in and dropping off tapes all the time, and now, well, it's just the evening broadcast. But it's not like, I'm not saying we're in decline or anything like that. I love the evening broadcast. I think it was the first show we had on here. Yes. Well, no, wait. Technically. It used to be the morning broadcast. Oh, Jumping Jacks lady. Oh, and then that drama with the Jumping Jacks lady. Until the town council decided to block out the mornings for the exercise show. Yeah, so it's the spine of the station. Or maybe it's the heart? Or is it the skin? What part of the WEVP body do you think this is? Why don't you come on by and tell us about it? We're going to be here for another 30 minutes or so. Or if you don't want to brave the storm, you can always give us a call. Same number as always, 270-216-5556. I wonder if you can call out on the phone interlude. Screenshot that for later. So, we're going to start with the tape. This is an old one. It's one of mine, but maybe you haven't seen it. Or if you have, sorry, I went a little high on that. Or if you have seen it, it's been a while, so maybe you've forgotten. Shit! What? Jesse Gilbert tape from Pueblo de Nada. Where is it? I don't know. I still shelved. I'll find it. Untitled Chapter, thank you. Tapes. From Pueblo de Nada. Emily scans the shelf of videotapes. Oh, what's this? Emily pulls out an unlabeled tape. Impossible to say. Not much tape in there, though. Old bumpers? I'd rather do it. Someone should come in here and label all these. You should put all this in chronological order, though. I guess it's hard to remember sometimes the order of things. And some of these tapes were made at the same time, or we started one video and then started another in the middle and then came back later, and time is out of joint. It's like sweeping a beach. Oh, wait a minute. Something fell behind the shelf here. Gross, it's damp. Go over to the case, it's empty. Ralph Bauer did for his screening, so it's probably with the others. Here, Ant County Reframed, Bearway Studies, Death of an Airfield, from Pueblo de Nada. Aha! What would you all do without me? Alright, pop it into the Jimmy Jam. Here you go, Mo. Hold off playing this until Rita's done setting it up. It's awesome that they have... Thanks, babe. A crow presumably trained to just hit the right buttons. Okay. Ready when you are, Rita. Some people that lived here a long time ago, before the company town, before the airstrip, like over 100 years ago. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. Ready, Emily? Oh, Maya thinks that's a doc. I don't know Spanish, so I couldn't even begin to comment on this. This is cool. Have you seen it before? Is she being genuine right now? Just making small talk? Honestly, it makes me kind of sleepy. I know what you mean. I used to date a filmmaker. He worked in a similar style. Slideshow gothic. Haha. E-girl and her podcaster boyfriend. Right there. This stuff from the History Channel, like really dry shows about war. The banality of the trenches. Not a bad way to learn about history, though. Literally, E-girl and her podcaster boyfriend. Alright, I can't remember where the music for this tape came from. Me didn't know Sherry brought it in. She found a crate of old tape reels in the hangar. Must have been from the power company, maybe some music to pipe over loudspeakers in town and keep spirits high. It is history, right? Or just a story? Or is it just a story? Seems kind of sad now. It's kind of a memorial. Those are always sad. Memorial of the people who used to live here. Or is there even a difference? Although now the tape is just here on a shelf. Every once in a while we dust it off and shelves around the airwaves again like an old dog. Sorry, did I say something wrong? Oh no, I'm sorry. I just have some weird shit going on in my head tonight. Know what I mean? Sure, it's okay. Sorry I spaced out. Don't worry about it. You should... Oh, should I go sit? Yeah, it's almost over. I guess we get back over here for... Want to comment any more on the weather before we keep going? Nope. Ah! Move my mouse outside the thing. Yep. So where are you staying tonight? Get in town. Oh, good. Yeah. Even before the storm came in, I thought it'd be nice to get some rest before the long hike back to the highway. Ron offered his loft? What? He said I could sleep in his loft. Oh, honey, he's talking about his barn. Ron, nobody wants to sleep in your barn. Shrug. Not haunted. But it is haunted. Bob got some pretty clear voices there on his tape recorder. He wanted to have a seance, but couldn't round up enough pesos to go all the way around the table. You'll stay in my place. Oh, thanks. That storm coming, I should probably find someone to stay somewhere to stay out here tonight. Maybe I'll just sleep here in the studio. You need anything? Actually, do you have an extra toothbrush? It'd be nice to sleep under the stars. I think I do actually, yeah. Oh my god, I've been in the woods, you know. Right. I actually used a twig this morning, kind of chewed up one end. No stars tonight, though. I've done that. Really? I'm disappointed. I thought I invented it. Even better, you could chew on pine needles. It really freshens your breath. I mean, it's not perfect. Ugh. I mean, I like gin, and that's put me off a little bit. Wow, that's roughing it. Just close your eyes and pretend, I guess. Right, exactly. And even then, it's just not the same as real toothpaste. Do they know we're rolling? Emily waves to Rita. Oh, okay. Hi, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, it was from, like, it's several years old. I can't remember exactly. I enjoyed it very much. Oh, thank you, Maya. What's next? Brought in a tape. Oh, okay, you good? All queued up. I'm gonna check on the boys. What the hell are they doing? I just noticed the smoke coming out. Or I guess he's soldering, probably. It must be Ron. Ben and Bob are seated on the couch, poking at the electronic innards of a radio. Then it won't mute while it scans between stations. Okay. So this is where they live, right? No, you just wear that constant static noise. Right, the noise. That's where they live. They don't live anywhere, dude. They're ghosts. Okay, why does it matter where you tune the radio? Like soil in your garden. You need rich soil, right? Mashed up, rotted leaves and stuff, like compost. Oh, hey, Em, how's the show? Ben has something stuck in his beard. Oh, you know... It's a piece of food? And which meat? Pretty good progress with the ghost box. Not okay to have meat in your beard. Yeah, it's costly. I should tell him. Yeah, play back later. You wrote something in your beard. No. There are crackles and skins rapidly across the spectrum. Snippets of voices mixed with colored noise and unfamiliar interference patterns. You hear that? It was definitely a voice from beyond the grave. It sounded like, they heard Dogwood in there. Oh, really? Like 5 Dogwood Drive? Probably. Yeah, kinda. It sounded more like Frogwood to me. What the hell is Frogwood? Man, I don't tell the ghost what to say. You hear that, Emily? Must have been Dogwood. Dogwood, of course. I guess it doesn't matter, because it don't really come out until you play back the recording later. And there was just existing recordings, like a copy without an original, a mirror reflecting something that is in the room. Eerie. Like the mounds. Burial mounds here in town? Think they're haunted? No, or sure, probably, but I meant they're like the reflection. People who made them lived hundreds of years ago. The whole society is long gone. Now we just have these lingering echoes without any trace of context. Yeah, that is kind of eerie. The ghost speak and we can't hear it, but the tape recorder can hear it? Is that right? I don't know. In fact, I think it's more like the recording itself is a ghost. Like, that's what ghosts are. Recordings of events that didn't happen, when someone keeps leaving new marks even after it's gone. False memories. That is a cool interpretation of ghosts. Kind of... Holes in the floor getting full pretty quickly. I hope somebody's planning to empty these. Somebody else. Town looks really empty in the rain. What if that's true in cities, too? If rain makes it all look empty. I can't remember. What's a big city that I've been in when it rained? Oh, Chicago. Downpour on Western Avenue. Took shelter in a gas station. Does it just look empty because everyone stays inside? No, there's something uncanny about a town in a thunderstorm. Like a reanimated corpse. Oh, more leaks. This is not sustainable. This has been working on the circuit diagram for a while now. I'm trying to see what it's drawing here. It's taking its time. The hand. Oh, cool. The figure has been over the chalkboard for at least a couple of months. Schematic for some essential component of the image processor. Nobody understands it but James. That's the point. He's trying to clean it up and simplify it a bit. He'll publish a simplified diagram and everybody can build an image processor. Meanwhile, it's like the hieroglyphs in here. Schematic seems to get more ear the longer James is away. He understands it, which keeps it tethered in the realm of the human. Otherwise, it might as well be lichen. Interesting. I love the oscilloscope. You can plug any signal in there and it shows up on the screen. Sound waves, video signals, even just a weak electrical signal with no other purchase on the senses. You can inspect electronic sounds that are usually too low frequency to detect. Sometimes it takes a little tuning. Seems used just to show me the guest in our wiring here in town. The low hum, barely even a hum because it's too slow to be audible. And a slow, gentle oscillation that offsets every other electrical signal in town. Seems hasn't been able to figure out what causes the hum, but it's okay. You said it'll cause any real problems for us. It's just there. Oh, Ron's here. Cool. Wild. It's Ron's big moment. So, Ron, anything you want to tell us about that tape? Everything on that tape was wild. Really? Everything? Bad stuff indeed. Bad stuff indeed. Even the horses? Everything on that tape was wild. Must have forged folk tapes at a yard sale once. They said they were live tapes of Jean Ritchie playing dulcimer at some local bar. They're pretty good, too. A little noisy with the rattling bottles and chatty drums, but it gave the recording a certain aura of authenticity. Were the horses wild? I thought those were the horses here. Oh, the neighbors? We call the horses here the neighbors. Oh, that explains it earlier. We'll hope the neighbors are okay earlier. No, I didn't recognize that one. Then I noticed some of the background sounds repeating, someone telling the same hushed story at the bar during every song. A door opening and closing in exactly the same way. The lady who sold me the tape, she added the bar sounds artificially. I think she recorded the music herself in her bedroom and put Richie's name on it. It's been an audio tape, not a video tape. That would make sense. I don't think there are any wild horses anymore. Really? How could that be? Oh, well, they've all been domesticated. That is incorrect. Are the neighbors domesticated? We don't own them, no. They're, feral? Tapes live permanently in my truck. Over the years, they've become my favorite Richie recordings. Oh, right, in your documentaries, you said that the people who used to... Oh, sorry. No, that's right. Live area had freed their horses. Exactly, but you can free your pet cat, but it won't turn back into a panther? Right. That's kind of haunting, a kind of ghost, like Ben was saying. But everything is a ghost around here these days. Ghost town with people still living in it, against all reason. Despite all the pain in this town's history, the Pueblo de Nada vanished. The airstrip went bankrupt. The company town buckled under guilt and exploitation. Even the first people here, all we have left of them is their graves. What about the dogs? Or sorry, what about the dogs? Yeah, Ron, was the dog wild? Everything on that tape was wild. You said our ending isn't so dramatic. Maybe we could just decline peacefully to irrelevance and then one day stop, completely unnoticed. That sounds nice. It didn't look wild to me. I guess it's a matter of perspective. I'm not sure I agree, but now it's time for the weather. Thanks again, Ron. We're hanging on long past our expiration date. Whoa, getting a little real. Well, the weather should be pretty wild. I can hear it for myself right now. I noticed you can actually see some of the dripping, and the floor seems to be getting wetter. Visibly. I didn't quite notice it before. Yeah, getting pretty intense out there. Do you get storms like this a lot? More and more. Right, of course. And then, of course, there's the actual ghost. Alright, here's Elmo with the weather report, and lucky us, we also have Cyrano Cole who stopped by to add some drama, musically. I hear he's going to be at the rum colony later tonight if you need a cocktail after the show. So let's go live to Elmo with for the weather report. I'm guessing if you do the rum colony bit while you're on the river, you run into Cyrano. Oh, is Elmo ready? I should make sure the camera's pointed the right direction. Oh good, standing water on the floor, a hole in my boot. Cool, my socks are getting wet. Love to have wet socks. Is that really happening? Are we about to get drenched? This corner especially. I don't know if it's the lighting or the actual state of the ceiling, but it does not look bueno over there. See if there's anything else. Nope. Alright. Although it's here no killings weather report. Hey. Wait. Oh, that is cool. This is so trippy. How do you work out these ratios of oil, water, and dyes? It seems so precise the way he drips them on one little half drop at a time. Oh, he's doing it with a bowl. Okay. Which are leaking all over town. Must have been a lot of trial and error, just staring at a circle of light on the wall. Drip, drip, drip. Flash flooding imminent. Where do you get your supplies, Elmo? It is a guy, Oh, wait, you mean the projection stuff? I mail-ordered these. Candle dyes. This other stuff is just mineral oil. You can get that, like, you can get that at the drugstore. Projector? Somebody left it here, man. Incredible. Actually, was that girl who does the private video stuff, the pirate video stuff? You know, jamming our signal? Round quarter, folks. Head to the hangar. Or, yeah, it's the hangar. Beaver. Yeah, our resident ghost. Ghost, huh? You really think she's dead? Doesn't matter. Of course it matters. You can't leave a ghost behind until you die, right? Well, that's one way to do it. But have you ever missed someone so bad you felt like they were haunting you? Or in a relationship with someone where it feels like their ex-lover is always in the room? Ooh. I see what you mean. Hey, do you think she'll get us tonight? It's about time, right? Or, hey, you think she'll get us tonight? It's about time, right? That's right, we're about to. Though Saturn's retrograde. I guess she pops up on their footage now and then. So I hear. I bet she keeps a strict schedule, but it's never longer than a month or two between. Oh, what does Mimi call them? Another bad for gender vibe around here, but can I be honest? I'm only nods and mock gravity. I like when she busts in and takes over our signal. It's like a log falling down on the road. Remind you that this all used to be trees. Interventions, that's what Mimi calls it. It's been going on for a couple of years now. The performances were cool though. I never saw her perform, but I heard about it. Oh yeah, I saw her do it a few times. I was into it. The first time Jandra Signal showed up in our broadcast, I didn't know who she was. She'd already disappeared when I came in and took over her old job. She did lectures, right? Yeah, you can say that. Thought of them as storytelling sessions. She taught for hours and shuffled between slide after slide of shapes, numbers, weird constellations. Who knows what any of them meant? Everyone was so excited and confused, and scared a little. On the defensive, they still are. And this was her projector. Right. I don't know where she got it, though. It still works really well. I got a spare bulb at a resale shop, but I haven't had to use it yet. It's strange. I never think of what she's doing as hostile, really. I think Emma has the same impression. What happened to the rest of her stuff? I bet her slides are all still here in the studio, maybe with posters? Sure has all Weaver's old notebooks. I know that. She keeps them in her archive, you know? The big blue filing cabinet. And the daisies painted on. Yeah, anyway. Really hard part to find is these two pieces of glass. They have to be paired very precisely. I had to get these from the clock store in Glasgow. Where they come from. Clock faces. Thanks for the tips, dude. Anytime, dude. Oh, it's the visualization. Okay, that's cool. Back to you, Rita. Thanks, Elmo and Cyrano. So, next we have a selection from the video databank. You're gonna like this one, Maya. This one's about caves. Ooh. Yeah, local caves. We play this one a lot. It's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, but we have a phone call. Should we get it now or should we wait? We'll get it now. Okay. Rita presses a button on the telephone next to her. Hello, WEVP. I love that he's actually reading it, so I don't have to. love this.
Anybody got my last message I left on voicemail? But I was like, do you know that I was talking about those raccoons that keep eating my garbage?
I'm just gonna let it speak for itself.
And I named what I would have been watching them eat my garbage because they just said, should I go out there? I tapped on the window and they would just look at me.
This is great. Hope you all packed a lunch. It sounds like it's gonna be a long one.
And then I said, well, maybe it would have, like, is this like a circle? There's a movie, A Circle. What's a circle of life? I said, maybe this is a circle of life for my garbage.
This is amazing.
I was watching, so I just started naming. I named one of them first Bumbles because he was a bit of a bumbler with the garbage. And one I named Garbage Face.
It should be okay if I wander around a bit.
I called him Banana Peel Face, but I said those aren't nice names. And Milk, I called another one Milk.
Hey, babe. Happy little chitter. Staying around town tonight? No, I don't think anyone will mind. Maybe I'll stay here with you. I don't feel like trekking back in this weather. Anyway, I sleep better here. I think it's the guest. Know what I mean? The hum. Lots of people. James calls it that. I don't remember. He was showing me on the oscilloscope how that weird hum creeps into every other electrical signal in town. It's beautiful. Looks just like General Rolling Hills. One of our little mysteries, like the out-of-towner. Oh, really? Did you know him well? Wow, I had no idea. It was terrible what happened to him. Right, justice someday. What a waste. Sad. Well, have fun. I'm gonna see if Jeff is done. Uh-huh. The leak's back here yet. The tapes are safe for a moment. I bet the situation won't last. He'll be scrounging for a tarp to protect the video data bank. Cab's getting a little damp, but Ben and Bob don't seem to mind. Probably too wrapped up in the project. Bob had some theories about Weaver's broadcasts, considering how she might be tapping into our wires here in town. He built a model, like a proof of concept. This big metal box you could wire up and use to take over our signal. It actually worked. But the thing needed too much power to run. Even a car battery could only keep it going for a few seconds. Weaver's broadcast just loops and loops, sometimes for hours. Consolidated Power doesn't pay any attention to this town anymore. But it still has a strict energy budget. No way she's plugged into the grid. Well, her stranger friends seem like they're electrified, so who knows? Oh my god, he's still going. I love Jeff with a G. I missed the water thing? Oh, I already have trouble with the water company. Ron is just out. Oh shit, the line's dead. The phone lines are such a mess up here. Hello? Is that the storm? Or was it the damn phone lines? Man, they're really flaky. Ugh. Business as usual. He has a really soothing voice. That's Jeff. He's a regular caller. He's asleep. I indicates Ron who's fallen asleep in his chair. Oh, well, let him sleep. Okay, well, let's play this tape. This is Cave Art. It's a classic around here. I'm excited. Looks like Mo's got this one all queued up. Way to go, Mo. Should let Maya enjoy the tape. So if Weaver's a ghost, by some agreed upon definition of mechanics, that means WEVP TV is haunted. Should we be doing something about that? Aren't you supposed to like have an exorcism or something? I mean, you can't just leave a place haunted. That would be negligence. I miss her though. I guess there are good ghosts and bad ghosts, like spiders. Good in the garden, bad in the shower. A loud crashing noise from outside. Wakes Ron up. Cool thumps. What the hell? What was that? I'll check it out. Yikes. Should we go help? Oh no, Oh, the tape is over. What did you think? Okay, something just shut the... Oh, maybe there's a door opening. That was great. Yeah, I like that one. I kind of... Oh, that's probably bad. I guess we were supposed to go a little more quickly there. That sounded pretty close. Oh no, is the power out? Or just the lights? I don't know, I'll take a look. Maybe a fuse blew on the relay or something. Some scared rat shoot a wire. Abandoned ship. Just kidding. Let's take a look around and see if anything's smoking. Okay. The little town must seem even more remaining now, huh? It survives the night. Oh wait, this is the main game crew for some reason. Maybe you should call... Nah, the phones are definitely dead now. Is that a... No, of course not. I'm sure what some of these are supposed to be. Flashes in the dark make it look like a slideshow out there. Summer vacation in the ghost town. Still picking away at their project in the dark as the storm bears down on us. So what else is new? That's this whole town just whistling along on its way to the grave. Or, I'm sorry, it's the outlines of the people there. My bad. The storm just wiped this town off the map. Where would everyone go? Would Elmo disappear into the woods? Or would we go down the Echo River to ply his trade there? They're with her down there, right? I wonder if the projector floats. I'm not even going to think about the video data bank. It's fine, right? Surely it's fine. It's fine. Feels like feathers. Oops. Sorry, Mom. How you holding up? I know you hate the dark. I wonder if that weird hum in our wires still shows up if the power's out. Of course, you can't check because the oscilloscope isn't working. That's the thing about real mysteries. You can't even trust your instruments. Incredible how dark it gets in here. Oh, somebody else came in. Are you having trouble with... Oh, I spoke too soon. But your power's out. Yeah, it just came back on. Weird. Good, though. You made it. In this storm. Oh, I never miss the evening broadcast. To be honest, it's the only time I ever get to share my work. I think he's still carrying a torch for the out-of-towner. Sure, of course. It's great. What happened with the power? That was weird, right? Power? Oh, it seems like a normal kind of thing to happen in a storm. Yeah, you're right. I just have an eerie feeling tonight. Well, you know, Saturn's in retrograde, right? It sure is. Well, ready to go? Ready. The ceiling is so doesn't bode well for the roof. Oop. Some of the studio wiring is in puddles now. That's dangerous, right? Nobody else seems concerned about it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Kind of scanning everything here. Fan's still going. Everything cool with Mo. EDB seems okay. Bills are still above the water level, so... Now we enter the cultural section of tonight's program. Did you fix it? This came back on its own. It'll take just a sec. It'll just take a second for the equipment to warm back up. We'll be on the air again. Spooky. It's a disaster out there. The neighbor's barn is practically underwater. Wow, so just completely flooded. I passed Ron on the way in. Just take a look and see if there's anything you can do. Would it be okay? Ron knows what he's doing. He used to be a firefighter. A little bit different though, right? I guess. I think he has some wet paper towels for Rita. Oh, thanks. He pulls a journal out of her jacket pocket. About my work. Oh, good. Nikki reads her poetry. It's a weekly feature from our broadcast. Oh, great. I look forward to hearing it. Yeah, I just hope we can keep going. We lost power a little while before, right? Better get started then. For the camera reading. The out-of-towner. What eagle flew you to your final bed? It was not men who brought you there to sleep. The men who left you bloodied, then fled. Bloodied, then fled. Had chosen mud and muddy-watered creek. Did wild turkeys gobble, goat and care, and wipe the moss beneath your eyelids clear? Did cardinals pull the twigs out from your hair, and wash your hands and feet and trim your beard? When wood ducks dressed you in your resting gown, and pigeons fashioned shoes from leaves and bark, who then sewed flowers into a barrel crown? The one who made your headdress was a hawk. The men who broke your body, where were they? The vultures stayed home on your funeral day. Emily, look at the monitor. Dude, be quiet. We're live right now. No, we're not. Look. It's an intervention, baby. Oh, party time. Can I look at them? They got anything else with that? Nope. Okay. That's not our broadcast. Damn, there she is. Alma was right. What's wrong? It's her, Weaver. Oh, really? Tonight? Sorry about the smile. What's going on? Local prankster. She jams her signal every once in a while. Whenever the stars align. Prankster? Not the word I would use. Damn, so what do you do about it? Just wait until she's done. We've never been able to stop her from jamming us. We don't even know how she does it. You should be back on in a minute though, don't worry. Ooh. I feel like the studio might not... yeah, they might not be on in the next few minutes. But then how did the tapes make it to the boat? And that is in Pueblo de Nada.